For a while now, Kawasaki ZX6 had languished in the doldrums somewhat in the ultra-competitive Sport 600 class. It was always fast, it was always a handler. Trouble was, the competition as they got hotter and hotter were just a little bit faster, a little bit sharper, and most importantly, better looking.
Even a capacity increase last year where the bike leapt to 636 cc's from its original 599 wasn't enough to send it to the head of the pack. Put simply, the ZX6 was starting to show its age. But it seemed the men at Kawasaki knew this because at the end of last year, this here all-new ZX6 broke cover. And just one glance is enough to tell you this bike means business.
For starters, it is tiny. This is a motorcycle that has not only spent a lot of time in the wind tunnel, but it's also been down the gym on a very strict regime with a personal trainer. However, you won't need to do any of these things to get on one, because despite its microscopic dimensions, the ZX6 is actually surprisingly comfortable, so you can still hack a little bit of fast touring or commuting outside of your regular flat-out tomfoolery. However, potentially practical or not, if you buy one of these and don't take it on a track day, then I would suggest you be dragged outside, whipped, and then publicly hung from the nearest lamppost in your leathers as an example to others of what not to do. What I'm getting at is this bike is a stunning track performer, and to not take it there if you owned one would be an absolute travesty.
This bike turns into corners with devastating haste and unerring accuracy. Hugs any line you care to go for, tighter than a child hugs its mother on its first day at school, and it will lean, lean, and lean some more until you feel the mirrors will surely touch down. And on top of this razor accuracy, you'll find stunningly high quality standard suspension units front and rear that give so much feedback you're never in any doubt as to what the tyres are doing. Then there are the brakes. Oh yes, they are good. You'll find blade levels of bite here, but backed up with even more feel and even more control.
As if the rest of the bike weren't good enough already, you'll be over the moon to discover that the motor's a belter too. Now, it could be argued that Kawasaki are packing an unfair advantage with their 636 cc's in here over the rest of the class's 599. But then, this isn't a race class, no rules and regs apply, so Kawasaki can actually do what they like. What you get is a motor with plenty of poke and the strongest mid-range yet found on any 600 bike.
The delivery is super clean, the howl from the end can is sex on a stick, and this is a deliciously flexible motor to get your teeth into. Oh, and should you fancy wheelies, then this is the 600 for you, because that extra mid-range makes keeping it up easier than ever.
So there you have it, the ZX6R is a blinding motorcycle, and that's my final word on the subject. Well, apart from these actually, because here come the scores.
Performance, 9 out of 10. Absolutely stacks of it. Styling, 9 out of 10. Best looking 600 for my money. Street cred, 8 out of 10. It's new, it's cool, and it looks good. Ooh, sounds nice too. Reliability, 7 out of 10. So far they've not been around long enough for us to know of any major problems with them, but then again I can't foresee any because Kawasaki's track record in this field has been very good to date. Value for money, 7 out of 10. You've got to pay to have the latest, but this bike will reward you.